Ever since it was first announced, the upcoming Disney Plus series Daredevil Born Again has been on the top of many fans' most anticipated list. Not much has been officially revealed about it, other than the confirmation that Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio will both be returning to their respective roles as Matt Murdock aka Daredevil and Kingpin. But recently it's felt like there's been a lot of news coming out about this series, and not all of it sounds good. The big news that came out recently from The Hollywood Reporter was that Marvel Studios reportedly fired head writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman in September. The studio, including President Kevin Feige, was not a fan of the direction that the series was going, with the reports including that Murdock wouldn't even be seen in his traditional Daredevil costume until the 4th episode. It was described as a legal procedural that was considerably different from the action and violence in the Netflix's 3 seasons of Daredevil. Marvel does plan to keep some of the scenes in episodes, but other serialized elements will be included as well. This has been described as a significant creative reboot, so with Born Again set to be the biggest MCU show of Phase 5, consisting of a record-breaking 18 episodes, as well as production halting over the summer due to the writers and actor strikes. Some sort of delay seems inevitable at this point. They're still searching for new writers and directors for the series, so that will impact a good part of it. But it was recently reported that the series wouldn't be released until sometime in 2025, so there's still plenty of time for filming to occur and for other things to change. In other news, based on a new Marvel Studios copyright listing, Sandrine Holt has been officially cast as Vanessa Fisk in Daredevil Born Again. I don't have much to say about her, I'm not that familiar with her at all, but this casting does seem to support the fact that Born Again will not be Daredevil Season 4. As much as fans have hoped for the original Netflix cast to return for the series, and for it to pick up right where the Season 3 left off, casting a new actress for a pretty big side character seems to suggest that the series will be its own thing. There still hasn't been any news on whether Eldon Henson and Deborah Ann Woll will return for their characters, but this casting at least makes it seem very possible that, if the characters are included, we could see them played by new people. Other casting confirmed for the series included John Bernthal as Frank Castle, Margarita Laviva as Heather Glenn, Michael Gandolfini as Daniel Blade, Nikki M. James as Kristen McDuffie, Ganaya Walton as Bibi Urich, Clark Johnson as Cherry, Artie Frushan as Buck Cashman, and Zabrina Guevara as Shyla Rivera. A synopsis was also released, reading, Marvel Studios presents Daredevil, in which longtime rivals Matt Murdock and Wilson Fisk try to leave behind their darker alter egos to serve the people of New York, only to have their pasts catch up with them. It's important to note that it's unclear whether these castings and synopsis were from before the creative reboot or not. The synopsis definitely makes it sound like something more in line with the reported legal procedural that Feige wanted to do away from, so the series we get in a few years could turn out to be very different. And with not all of the already shot footage making it to the final stage of this revamp, it's also possible that some of these characters could end up on the cutting room floor. As of right now, the series has been reported to have an early 2025 release date, so it's still a ways away. How excited are you for this series? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for more Marvel coverage, and remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.